No sound? How's that? Is this better? Sorry about that. Welcome to the Reptile Room. Tonight we're going to be drinking some smoked cherry rum from Second Sight Spirits. We'll have the animals come out and around us. So, yeah, hope everybody has had a good day. This will be a good time to relax for the evening. Awesome, awesome. I wish I gave myself a table. A little vanilla Coke with the smoked cherry rum. Yeah, I was noticing that everybody around here right now is starting to shed again. Seems like everybody gets on a pretty similar cycle. You know, the basilisks are wrapping up a shed. We've got Caboose about ready to go into shed. Uh, Actually, Brad just had one. It's pretty hilarious. Ronnie, he's always shedding. I bet Jane goes into shed here soon, and the plated lizard's always going crazy shed wise. So yeah. Oh, I wish I could show you Ronnie's enclosure. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that the plant in there, the bird of paradise plant, has been blooming, which is pretty cool. So follow me there at Herpesaurus Rex. Links are down below. Yeah, it's been flowering. I wish I could show it to you. I have spent a couple of days cleaning up down there and, well, getting all the. I've been doing some work in there. Don't want to give away a whole lot, I'm sure you can imagine. So I've got to get back into that tomorrow. I am going to have to change up the live stream day from Wednesday probably to Tuesdays. Uh, just going to have to make that change for a little while and maybe we'll make it permanent. We'll see. Yes, because Ronnie is shy. You sent me this video, Shy Ronnie, and it is hilarious. That was great. Yeah, it is because he's shy. Hopefully, he won't be shy when I am finished with his enclosure. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, always change. There's always change going on down here in the reptile room. I cannot sit still, but there's always got to be change. Got to keep the animals stimulated, right? I watched you do quite a few rehouses the other day. That's same sort of thing, except there's a little bit more volume of junk to get out of out of that room because it's actually a room. I mean, it's definitely bigger than my closet for sure. So, got to do a little bit of stuff. Oh no, there's a second. If you guys aren't seeing the live chat over here, that's you've got to. So yeah, well, too bad you're not gonna get one this size. Hopefully the basilisks they were down. Of course, now I'm down here and I'm making noise and nobody's come out. Nobody else is gonna come out and play. They'll have to relax again. Up here are all the baby leopard geckos. Again, if you're in the Cincinnati area, hit me up. 25 bucks a pop. I mean, come to me and pick them up. Your choice. That's the deal. So, yeah, got to make space for some more. They should, the leopard geckos, I've noticed a little bit of digging again, so they should be about to lay again, I guess. And we have six. We just hatched another couple. I'll have to show that to you in a future video. But yeah, yep. We've got the geckos coming out of the ears now. I'll have to start. We'll have to start up another little colony so that we can try to prove out Zero's genes, her genetics and whatnot. I really want to see if we can have a couple more like that. The way she looks is really cool. The colors are cool. The colors on all of them are cool, but it's always interesting with what different things you can find. And yeah, you know, don't forget, if we get 10 likes on this, I have to go find my freaking bugs, my chocolate covered bugs, and eat one if you get 10 likes on it. Don't forget that. Ronnie's keeping an eye on me. It's so funny. Hmm. Yeah, the lights in the room start going out around like 10:45 and whatnot. It's not a bad time to be down and just hang out. See what they all do. If there's any animals you want to keep an eye on, let me know. We can always go push in on them and we can watch them until the lights go out. It just can't be Ronnie. We just can't do Ronnie. That's the next couple of videos coming up. So I bet I know who that might be. Who just liked the video. That's hilarious. Uh, and another future teaser, my dad actually came across another enclosure, well, another shelf very similar to the curio cabinet enclosure that I did. So might have to bring that back out and revisit that at a future date and see what interesting stuff we can do, maybe back to back or something like that. Oh, on the video itself, I think is where the like button would be just under it. I don't know that it is in the live chat, but I will count yours. I will count that, no problem. So that'll be two then. Oh man. Well, give me just a hot second. I'm gonna have to go find them because I feel like it might happen really quick. Put my drink down. My second sight spirits, smoked cherry rum. Yum. Here we go. Just in case you guys forgot, that is what we are. Well, that is what we are liking for. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have them on standby. Let me just do here. They'll be standing by for me. Let me do that. Kind of want to show you guys too. And to tell you the truth, they really don't. They're really not. Good. You guys are handling that. That's awesome. Thanks. So these actually don't taste too bad. Like if you've ever had a really bad M&M, they could be pretty similar to that, I guess. It looks like Ronnie might come all the way down. If he comes down, I might let him out. We'll see. I don't know. Do you guys want me to get Ronnie out here and hang out? He's just gonna come over here and jump on me. That was hilarious. All right, I'm gonna go get him because he's already over there. He's at the door. Oh. Oh. Well, at the very least, we have the door open, so if he wants to hop out, he can. It shouldn't affect any of the camera shots or anything like that. So, yeah, Ronnie is getting big. They're all actually getting big. When the basilisk stretches out, he has got to be 2.5 feet long now. His tail is so long. Oh, if Ronnie poops while he's out, I'm gonna be quiet, so hopefully the audio will pick it up because it's disgusting. Come here, Ronnie. Come on. He's probably going to go adjust my front light over here because he's so helpful. Remember, he's got to be the most helpful animal that we have here. Ronnie, come over here. He's always trying to check out new things. That's why I don't think it's a bad idea to like swap things around on some animals. Plus, we got the big gecko over here who might come out. Here we go, Ronnie. Come over here. He's like, this smells familiar. We breed some. I mean, we go through them so fast. It is kind of hard for me to get some colonies set up. Sorry, I am responding to Rocky Mountain Spider Freak's question in the live chat. Do you breed our own feeders? I have a colony of dubia roaches. We could only get them in at a smaller size, so I've just been letting them go over there. Hopefully, they'll continue getting bigger. I've been trying to get other colonies of mealworms and superworms to go. Those are always hit or miss just because of how much we go through. It's actually kind of a lot. And it's just kind of difficult for me to keep up on all the insects. It's not really something I've done some research into it, but I don't have great results with them. So, you know, that's where we are on feeders. Oh, I hear other animals. If you can look up, oh man, just right in the very top, you might see the basilisk. Come here, Ronnie. You haven't even gotten on stream yet. Come over here. Oh. Tip on. Oh, yeah. Yes, boy. Hi. Yep, here's Ronnie. Ronnie's awesome. He's a little bit hard to see, even though he's like directly in the light. He's in his warm phase. He's warm. He's in his dark phase. He'll kind of change his colors throughout the day depending on what light he's trying to soak up. I think the darker he is, the more heat I think he's trying to get. You know, just some interesting things I notice. He's a fun animal. He might see some stuff on the screen over here if I'm not too careful. Well, Ronnie, he's always up there keeping an eye on everything in the room. So if you guys haven't checked out the previous video that I did with all the artwork and whatnot, some of that is from Ronnie, which I think is super, super cool. I probably will put him down so he runs around on the floor so he doesn't get in trouble with the basilisks or trying to tick any other animals off. I don't need them all to get messed with. Yeah, Ronnie's great. He likes to stir up commotion in the reptile room, and I don't think it's really, he's just exploring. He climbed up the front side here the other day, which was pretty crazy. He almost got up here to the ledge. So once he gets up to the ledge, then we've got a little bit more work to do as far as trying to keep him down. But his claws, he's just trying to climb. They don't have thumbs and stuff, so he's just trying to grab onto you. And you have to realize that when you're handling lizards and bigger lizards and whatnot too. Hold on, he's being super helpful. Oh, thank you. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what I got on the ground there. Sorry, Ronnie, but you can't eat a rag. I know you'll try. But it's always funny. If you notice, he gets very big and inflated around his dewlap his throat and bulges everything out. He's always pretty funny about that stuff. But he's very helpful. Here goes my front light. In just a second, he's going to knock it over. Almost guaranteed. Jeez. Letting him out was probably not a great idea. It's just great. Now at least there's something when something goes bang, you'll know. I blame Ronnie. Oh, it looks like James moving around a little bit. Brad the giant leopard gecko. I mean, he is massive, absolutely massive. Maybe it'll also be a good idea to try to see if that is a giant gene. Um, I mean, he is rather large for a leopard gecko. So, hi Ronnie, did you come back over? Cheers. We got 4 likes really quick, and I'll even count that extra one in the chat as 5. So we just need 5 more likes before the video ends, before the live video ends, I guess. So I can eat some of these chocolate covered things. But come on, Ronnie, do you want to hop up here? Or are you going to just literally climb up my legs? Ow, ow, ow. Uh-oh, I have a drink in my hands too. Yes, buddy. I mean, his back foot hangs off of my hand here. Aren't you cool? He likes that. He is big. And he's only going to get bigger, everybody. Like, that's just what he's going to do. Get bigger and bigger. I'm going to move him off of my pants leg just instead. I said 5. When did I say 5? No, no, no. I said 10. We had 4. It's always been 10. Yeah, we got Ronnie going on at least. Look at how long he is. Ow, that's my leg. All right, he wants to go cruise off again. There are even more scratches. It's every time you just get more and more scratches. So bear that in mind with giant animals, or at least giant lizards. Hopefully he doesn't try to climb the tripod. He's such a good animal. He puts himself away. Like if he knows where he wants to live, he would just meander around. If I had this a little bit more secure in here, that's kind of the goal. Get things a little bit more cleaned up, maybe run cabling and whatnot up to the top and drop them down. I don't know, things to think about over time. Oh man, I didn't close the door, so he's going to turn around and come back out. He's like, oh wait, you're still in here, you're still talking. Jeez, Ronnie. We got a couple of basilisks just hanging out in their flowers over here. I don't see the turtle. Actually, right here is a basilisk. Let me see if I can do a little up close and stuff. Plated lizard's always cool. Goose is in shed. Leopard geckos aren't quite out yet. There's Brad back there. There she is. There's the other one. Ronnie is stirring up some garbage, because that's what he does. Well, to be fair, I should have closed the door when I had the opportunity. Because now he's just trying to climb up the sides of these enclosures over here. So I just kind of wait for him. He'll come out. Just a pain. You're such a doofus, Ronnie. Come down here. Oh, geez. Looking at my legs are all like wrecked from him just a second ago. Come here, Ronnie. You know, the nice thing about him climbing around back there was that he did get some of the other animals up and about. So let me go ahead and put him away before he does. Yep, that's right. Put him away. Come here, buddy. Everybody say goodnight to Ronnie, because his lights his lights are about to go out soon. All right. Yeah, it is evening, so the lights will be going out here shortly, and they will all be going to sleep themselves. So, oh, here comes Jane. It's the perfect time for this, the golden hour, you know? Hope you guys saw that one basilisk down here. She is the prettiest female in there, but the one directly above me is the biggest. So I bet if anybody's gonna give us eggs and whatnot out of this enclosure, it's gonna be that one first, and then the pretty one. So hopefully that all happens. And who knows what could happen there. The no pattern that she has could also be pretty cool. I don't even really know if that's a thing that you can do in basilisks, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Pretty close on these. I'm not super hungry, so I did just have dinner before coming down here, so I don't know. I don't know. Might have to stick with the 10 likes for sure. I was thinking about letting it go, but well, I don't know if I can get Jane out right now. Just because I gotta move a whole bunch of junk. So I will be doing after I get through a couple of other videos, wrapping up filming them and getting them edited. I will go through and I will do some better glamour shots, and maybe we'll do like a fashion show video or something out of them. Who knows? It'd be funny. could be funny. So, be fun. And I like to take a look at them. We would have to go outside probably, or have a couple of extra lights. So I would have to come up with something. I could come up with something for that, but we'll have to do that at a later date. Hmm. One more drink? I think I have time for one more drink. Uh, Again, I wish I would have brought a stupid table, but I didn't. And if you're following along, we're having the Second Sight Spirit Smoked Cherry Rum. Not a sponsor, but hey, it's friends of mine. My buddy Karis, he is one of the founders, and they're making fantastic stuff down there. You should check out their website and all that jazz. Go visit them when you can, when restrictions and whatnot aren't quite so much of a thing, but you can do curbside pickup. Awesome sauce. And the nice thing about this rum is you can get yourself into a little bit of trouble when you have it. So, let's see here. I was hoping the turtle would pop his head out, but no dice. I also wish these basilisks would eat more of the guppies, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Hmm. Oh, let me hop up here. We'll do another little look around the room. Caboose, popping her head out. Saphira, such a cool lizard. She is also a bottomless pit. I think she wants even more. Let's see, do we have anybody else out and about? Probably not, because I am a little bit noisier than what we would normally have down here. I can't even easily get a good shot. There's the big boy. He knows I'm over here. Look at him. Maybe I can get another big piece of shed off to make a little bit more art out of him. Give Brad a little bit more of a close up. He deserves it. Oh man. All right. Ooh. Oh, I left my drink over there. I don't know why I had to move it all the way over there. Oh. not to everybody. Well, everybody that's big, that's out and about, that I can show you. I would show you Ronnie's enclosure, but again, getting a little revamp going on, so that'll be future video, actually this Saturday. And if you're just now catching the stream, I am going to change my live stream date to Tuesday for the foreseeable future, at least in the next like 16 weeks or so. So it's kind of a long amount of time, so that's what we're going to do. But all right, well. It has been a day. We've been doing a lot of work on this stuff here in the last couple days. Had a couple more hard days to go, and then it should be a little bit different again. I really want Brad to come all the way out. I want him to come out on his own, kind of like the rest. I am being stared at by these animals so much. Should only be about 6 to 7 more minutes before the lights start going out. Once the last major light goes off, I'm going to shut everything down here, so it should be in the next couple of minutes or so. So go ahead and smash that like button. Once we get to the 10, I'll eat some of this chocolate silkworm pupa if you want. You know, just got to get those likes going. The internet points, right? I hear the other animals moving around. So Saphira definitely just took off in there. And you should go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Herposaurus Rex and consider becoming a patron. It'll go right towards feeding the animals, most likely, because that is the larger expense. I did just order a whole bunch of rat sickles. Didn't video that unboxing or anything, but Rodent Pro rocks, and you should always order from them if you can. At least that's my opinion. Not a sponsor. Haha. So, yeah. Sorry if you didn't notice, my laptop and everything is over here, so that's where I'm monitoring chat and just making sure everything's working. Sometimes I can get Brad's attention out with I drop some I take some super worms and tong feed them from just about every day. Uh, just like one or two. And it's so funny. He'll attack the tongs. Now, I think most of the leopard geckos just bite at the tongs and assume there's going to be food. That's always pretty intense, but he's got quite the bite force. And even those little babies, I mean, I can feel their bite force through the tongs and stuff. Pretty entertaining. Oh, the basilisks. I'd like to give these guys a little bit bigger of a space. So let me know what you think about that. I think that's going to have to happen sooner than later. At some point too, you know. When I got some time, when I got a little bit more time to start designing and building enclosures again, which hopefully will be soon. Uh, Seems like I might be able to do my outdoor enclosure. So fingers crossed on that one. That is going to be super fun. Um, the initial thought that I have is just to make it big enough to where in the future I could split it in half if I wanted to. Not that I would, but having that option auction is kind of a nice little thing, just kind of spitballing. But I think that'd be pretty fun. What do you think, Ronnie? You'd be able to go out there. Texts and all kinds of stuff. All a bunch of texts. Honestly, I could fall asleep in here after the last couple of days. These last two drinks have kind of knocked me out. I'm gonna fall asleep right with these animals. It's only gonna be 8 o'clock. Just have to take a look around the room every once in a while, you know? They're just cool animals. So I think the next couple of live streams, what I might even do is just keep an eye on an enclosure again. You guys seem to like that the most, so maybe we'll do the basilisks again. But I do need a new stream box so I can stream in 4K. If you guys are interested in doing that, you know, you can pitch in by becoming a patron too. Um, they aren't super expensive. It's just not high on the priority list. So, you know, once we get a little bit further on and stuff, I don't mind buying that equipment. I already got the nice camera and stuff. So, let me see if James starts moving around a whole lot more and comes out to an easier place to get to, where I don't have to move so much stuff, then I will. Hopefully he does it before the lights shut off. He is very cool. He is a dragonfly. Those are the genetics. So he is a pinstripe, yellow belly, pastel ball python. He's putting on a lot of weight too. So hopefully that the sun is still out. I know, the sun is still out. But not down here. The sun will go down here shortly. Should anyway. Got one of the timers. It's on a two-phase sort of thing, so you almost get a sunset. You know, mimic it all you want, unless you have 24/7 lights on every single enclosure. You know, which is my ultimate goal. I would very much like to have that. It's just not a feasible thing right now at the moment, but I think that would set it off. Ideally, I think it would be even cooler if you had a way to tie it to weather patterns. So, like your local forecast, it could replicate like sun, you know, the maybe the sunlight, like the overall output of the light. If there were clouds, it would be a little bit dimmer. Um, I don't know, something along those lines. Mimic a storm. If it's going to be stormy and rainy, it would just be mostly dark. I mean, but I don't want. I know that some of these 24/7 lights have those remotes that give you that function and stuff, but I'm not trying to come down and mimic that every time, you know, or have it lightning and flash. I think that's pretty chintzy. Like it's great to see it once, but I don't know. That's my thought. I really want somebody to make that. And if there is something like that out here, send me a link. I would like to test it out. Like to test it out. Ronnie is just staring at me. I'm absolutely certain it's only because I'm in here and talking and they know the routine. You know, the lights are on a 12-hour on off. So 8 to 8, they're on, and then they shut off at 8. I don't change it for, time zone or anything like that. It's just 8 to 8. Or, yeah, so a 12-hour shift, 12 on, 12 off. I can manipulate it up and down, but I'm not really using the lighting for a breeding trigger. I mean, the geckos seem to be doing whatever they want to do, kind of like rabbits. So, you know, that's kind of a nice thing to think about. You can clearly use you can you can always use light and heat and time of year triggers to trigger your animal to get into a breeding mode. I just usually see breeding activities without having to change anything around in this room now, which is always nice. It's actually ideal. All right, guys, cheers to a good evening. Hope everybody keeps having a good evening. Keep on keeping on, all that jazz. Hmm. I think that basilisk is actually hunting the fish. And it seems like she may have actually gotten one. Sorry, that kind of distracted me. I really want to catch that on video, so I might have to do another like a 24/7 feed on them. Stream it to you guys so you can see it happen live. And maybe I'll just run back through all the recording and find it myself. But they will eat fish, so at the very least, I have some. I know it's probably time to try it, so maybe I'll do that too. But I've got some tilapia upstairs, thaw it out, and give them a couple of pieces. I know that the big male will eat some pinkies, little pinky rats, but I want to see if they'll all eat some fish. Branch out a little bit, give them a little bit more variation. Jane. Is this lizard doing anything crazy? There goes the first light. Oh, well, that's convenient because that was Ronnie's light, so this one should be going any minute now. And thanks for watching along. Hope you guys had a drink. Hope you enjoyed your evening too. You know, maybe we can do like a, I don't know. I don't want to say anything about doing another one and whatnot. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But once the life, I've got one more, probably two more sips. We got one more drink before we shut her down. And then all the nocturnal beasts come out. This is a good drink. Big fan. Big fan of that rum. Second Sight Spirits. Heck yeah. Go check them out. The only downside is now I have to shut this down in the dark. Means I gotta move the chair. I didn't really think all this through. I don't know if you could tell that or not, but most of the time these are all just wild swing. Oh, ouch. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know why the YouTube stream thing is always like yelling at me about the audio megabits a second and whatnot. It's all just a bunch of garbage. No, I am starting to sweat down here. I'm sure that's good. Oh, God. I'm going to get peer pressured into this crap, huh? Okay, fine. I'm going to eat one of these. Okay. It's going to happen like right as the lights shut off, I'm sure. I only have 3 left, so that means the next 2 live streams, you guys hit it good. I'm going to take one of the smaller ones because thinking about it. Whoops. Can thank all my friends for this. Okay. There we go, guys. I mean, chocolate covered silkworm pupa. mm. World's crappiest M&M. They stick in your teeth. Yep, that's awesome. Thank God there's chocolate on it. Microwave dried, not fried, handmade. No artificial colors or preservatives. Ingredients: silkworm pupa, chocolate. Awesome. Not bad. Don't eat the oxygen absorber. Okay. There is an allergy advice on these, just FYI. Crustaceans. If fish and crustaceans, I guess, not your jam, then you should probably pass. So, oh, thank God, I still have another swig. You know who you were who made me do that. Come on now. it was a couple of you. Everybody was pressuring me. Ugh. All right. Well, on that lovely note, since one of the lights is already out, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down here. Thanks for joining me. Like the video, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I've got a lot coming up. I actually have I have recorded 3 videos worth of videos in the last couple of days. I got to finish up a few more, and then I've got a lot of editing, and I'm going to post them all up. So yeah, keep an eye out on Saturdays. That's when I post those videos, and we go live on Tuesdays now. I'm going to switch it up to Tuesdays. So thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching the YouTube room. Or the YouTube room. Oh my god. Ugh. This drink has gotten to me. Thanks for watching the Reptile Room.